Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our first Mad Madness of April. Ooh, my little halo over my head because of the light. Okay, so as usual, this is also a recording. So if you're not doing it live with me, you're able to do it later in the day. And a few of the classes may be like that. I may not go live this month. I may simply just have a recording available to you. I have some stuff going on this month that I may not be able to go live at 7:30 on Fridays, but there will always be a new one for you available, ready to go Friday morning. So either me going live or recorded. But all right, let's get moving. Let's get ready to roll today. I think this is going to feel wonderful. How are you guys liking the new program? Yeah, I've gotten a lot of feedback that you guys like counting reps. Honestly, I thought you'd like the timer more. So it's good to hear that you like the switch up, you like the change. And yeah, I love the feedback. So okay, let's get going. I know I did get a message here from Michelle, so I don't think she's logged in yet. She's trying to get logged in a different way. So I'm just going to text her, let her know we're on. Okay. All right. Fun. Okay. So I'm setting my timer on and we are going to get going. All right. Everyone can see everything. All right. Dogs in the way. That's about right and appropriate. Okay. So let's start on all fours today. We're going to see this guy's been super, super needy. And so hopefully he won't get in my face today. So wrist and shoulders are in alignment. Knees and hips. We're going to round the back, tucking the chin in. Really round that back. We're going to go right into cat and cow. And let's take it the other direction. Lift. We're going to arch the back and lift the chin, pulling those shoulder blades down away from your ears. Again, let's open up. Round, really stretch, pulling those shoulder blades apart, taking it the other direction as we lift. All right, we're going to go back and forth at your tempo and your breath. So breathing through each of this. Oh, this feels good. Inhale and exhale. And you're going at your tempo of whatever feels good for you. Very nice. Give me one more. And we're going to press it right back into child's pose. So open those knees a little, press it back, extend those arms up over the head, and putting the top of the head or the forehead on the ground if you can. Holding it there, getting a nice deep breath in. Exhale, let's take it back to all fours. Again, back to all fours. All right, this time we're going to take our right hand out, bring it back down. Left hand out, bring it down. Right again. Wonderful. Then left. We're going to kick a leg out. So kick a leg out, right leg out, bring it down, left leg out, bring it down. And while we're doing this, keep that going. Think about keeping your hips square at the ground and flexing those feet. Last one, bring it down. Now we're going to do opposite arm with opposite leg. So right arm, left leg comes out in that spinal balance. We're going to hold it there and breathe. Deep breath in as we relax and switch sides. Take it the other way. Lift and hold. Lift and hold. Keeping our shoulders really pulled down away from our ears. Relax that down again. Right arm, left leg as we lift. Wonderful. Bring that down. Other one. Left and right. Beautiful. Bring that down. Press it back to your child's pose again. Wonderful. Sitting into that. Just get things feeling real good today. Real good. We're going to come back to all fours again. Back to all fours. We're going to take our right arm and we're going to bring it behind our heads. I'm going to put you an ankle so you kind of see what I'm doing here. So my hand is behind my head, all four corners of the rest of the body. Okay. We're going to take that arm and we're going to bring the elbow underneath our body as we rotate under our body and then come back up. Bring it under the body. Come back up. Now that left elbow is bending. It is bending. Come under, rotate under, come back up. And as we come up, really open that elbow up. One more. Beautiful. Come back up, switch sides. Bring that hand behind the head. We're going to come under, coming back up. Really get some rotation in that spine. Doesn't that feel kind of good this morning? Coming back up. Or I guess if you're doing this later in the afternoon, right? Later, under. Give me two more of these. We bend that elbows. We come under. Last one. Bring it under. Nice. Come back up. All fours again. Press back to child's pose. Press it back. Lower the head down. Oh, that feels so good. Feels so good. All right, we are back to all fours. Back to all fours. Okay, this time let's dig our toes in and we're just going to hover our knees and lift our knees off the mat just like half an inch. So just lift, hold it there. Now come back down. Good. Let's lift again, hold it there, come back down. So we're kind of engaging everything in the body here. We are engaging that core. We're engaging the shoulders. We are engaging the legs. I already said core. I was going for core again. Take that down. One more time, lift and hold. This time we're going to hold a little bit longer. Holding it here and breathing. In 3, 2, don't move. We're going to walk our hands to our feet as we stand up. So walk our hands, drop our heels in that forward fold and around it all the way up. So we're a little more warm, yes? All right, I'm going to come to my mat here. Give me a nice deep breath in. Exhale down into a forward fold, into that forward fold, holding it there. Put a little bend in the knees and round it up nice and slow, one vertebrae at a time. Again, give me a nice deep breath in, up. Flat back down. Round it up. We're going to stay standing this time. Bring the arms above the head. Interlock your fingers. I know you can't see my fingers, but we're going to lift over to one side. Now, when we're here, I want you to really think about pushing this hip out. And then with your hands, you can see I'm trying to push my palms together. Okay, I do have a finger up, right? Do have that finger up, but I'm still trying to push my palms together. Deep breath in, up and over the other direction. Pushing our hip, opening our chest. Try not to fall forward in this. Think about opening your chest to the front of the room, locking those elbows, pushing those palms together. Deep breath in, up and over. One more time each direction as we come over. Push the hips, straighten those arms. Try to push those palms together. Open that chest. In 3, 2, 1. Up and over. One more time. Over. Straighten those arms. Push the palms together. Open that chest. We're breathing. Push your hips to the side of the room. Deep breath in as we come up. Inhale. Exhale as we come down. Rounding it up nice and slow. Pulling those shoulders down. Give me again one more time. Deep breath in. Deep breath in. Bring it down. Oh, we're feeling good. We're feeling good. Round it up. I'm going to work my way to the side of my mat again. All right, because we're going to walk it out to plank, guys. But first, give me a nice deep breath in. Flat back down. We're going to walk it out to plank and hold that plank. Holding it there. Pulling those shoulders down away from our ears. Engaging that core. We're feeling really good here. We're slowly going to lower ourselves to the mat. So bend your elbows. Use your knees if you need to. So we're going to bend our elbows as we take it all the way down to the mat. Wonderful. Roll those toes. We're just going to take it up to half a cobra. Focus on keeping your shoulders down away from your ears. Bring it up halfway. Good. And back down. Really focus on your shoulders here right now. And dig your feet into the mat. Let's lift. Keeping our shoulders pulled down away from our ears. And back down. We're slowly going to get higher and higher in this back extension. Lift. And down. Give me one more as we lift all the way up as high as you can. Focusing on keeping your shoulders pulled down away from our ears. Pushing the bottoms of your feet into the mat. Lifting your chin. Holding it there. Oh, feeling really good. Give me a nice deep breath in. We're going to dig our toes in. We're going to bend our knees as we press it back to a down dog. So take it back. Bend those knees. Press the palms of your hand. And let your head just hang. Now, with that head hanging and those knees bent, I want you to shake your head no. Just loosening that neck. That's all we're doing. Now, shake your head yes. Up and down. Up and down. We're in that down dog. Our knees are bent. Beautiful. Bring that head to center. We're going to drop one heel at a time as if we're running in place. Drop one heel and then the next. So continuing to push through the palms of the hands. Pressing those heels down. Hips are high in the air. Think about pulling those shoulder blades right into the sockets. You know where they belong, down away from the ears. Drop both heels, press all the way back, holding it there. Drop down to all fours. So dropping those knees, Bringing those hands under, we're going to roll onto our back. So flipping around onto that back here. Roll it back. All right, hands out to the side like you're a tripod. We're 90 degrees the knees, 90 degrees the hips. We're going to drop our hips to one side. I don't care what side. Nice and slow. Deep breath in as we come up the other direction, up and over the other direction. Oh, doesn't that feel good? Really focusing on trying to keep our knees together, up and over. So again, warming up that back still. And so my workouts have also been a pretty brutal this week. And so everything's a little tight and sore. And so as of right now, like this feels really good on my back. My back's like, oh, thank you. Or it could be the fact I got a new mattress. I don't know. But either way, my back's been tight. And this is my go-to, one of my go-tos when my back's tight because it just helps loosen it up a little bit. We get that rotation. It's nice and gentle. Nice and gentle. One more here. You got it. And let's bring it back to center. Back to center. Both feet are on the ground. We're going to take that right leg and we're going to cross it and push that knee out. So I want you to think about taking that knee and just pushing it out there. There we go. We're going to pull this in, grab between the legs, okay? Stay here if you can. Now what I want you to do if you can is lower the head and shoulders. And that's going to draw this leg closer up towards the hip and getting a deeper stretch in your glute. So the knee that's bent, you should feel a nice stretch in that glute. You may feel it actually down more like the IT band area. That's okay. That IT band is attached to that glute. So when you're stretching the glute, the IT is going to feel it too. Which the IT doesn't stretch. It's like a metal rod. But we get the feeling that it is stretching. Keep holding it there. Does that feel good? Yes, it does. We're just going to breathe into this. Just breathe. Whew. Give me a nice deep breath and we're going to switch sides now. So bring it down. Both feet on the ground. Left leg crossed. I want you to think about opening that knee, coming, grabbing between the legs and pulling in. Lower the head and shoulders and enjoying that stretch here. Doesn't that feel great? So yesterday I had a client and I walked in and he told me, he's like, test my lower back. He's like, it's been bugging me, which he does have lower back issues. And it's not even lower back issues, it's mobility issues. And I told him, I go, okay, this is what's going on. It's your hips and hamstrings. I go, we know you're tight. Your glutes are tight. You've been traveling a lot. And so you've been sitting a lot. I go, we're going to just start by foam rolling you, stretching you out. And we ended up spending the whole hour doing that because he wanted everything. And as we were walking out together, he goes, oh my goodness. He goes, I don't have any lower back pain. He's like, I hurt when I walked in here and there's none. That's the power of stretching, you guys. We foam rolled him, we stretched him, and it made all the difference in the world. Oh my goodness, I'm going to get a helper. Relax it down. If I ignore it, sometimes it goes away. It's not going away. Relax it down. All right, we're going to straighten one leg, draw one knee into the chest, and we're going to draw that knee across your body in spinal twist. I can tell you what's happening right now with this guy, this one, that I'm trying to ignore, is dad's home, and dad's up moving today. And so we're feeling very jealous. Yes. Hi, can you lay down? How about you lay down next to mom? Lay down. He's like, no, I'm not going to lay down. Normally, he's so good. Take a nice deep breath in. Bring that knee up. We're going to straighten our leg. Draw the other knee in. And we're going to draw that knee across our body. Can you move? No, probably not. Okay, I'll move. Across the body. There we go. Someone moved. I think we both moved. Hold it there. Enjoying that stretch right there. So with all that said, guys, it is important to stretch daily. And these videos are available to you anytime. So if you need a good 20-minute stretch, just come to Alta's Facebook page. YouTube page. Choose a Mat Madness and go for it. I mean, all the stretches are really good, and you will definitely feel better. Bring that knee all the way up. All right, draw both knees into the chest. Both knees into the chest. Tuck that chin. Tucking that chin. Oh, we're feeling so good. Feet flat on the ground again. We're going to open our knees so the bottom of our feet are together. And we're going to reach our arms up and over. And let that back arch. And what you're really want to think about is pushing the tops of your hands onto the ground. So the palms are facing up, bottom of the feet together. Okay, we're going to keep those feet just how they are. But we're going to pretend we're making snow angels. So bring those arms down. And then bring them back up. So we are making snow angels. Think about your palms facing the ceiling the whole time. This is just wonderful range of motion for that shoulder. Our shoulder's a ball and socket. It moves in many, many directions. And so when we're warming things up and stretching things out, we really want to think about stretching all of it. Beautiful. Bring that up. Let's have our palms face each other now. We're going to come up towards the body and then back up to the ceiling and up over the head. Up and over again, just doing range of motion with those shoulders. Wonderful. One more time. Beautiful. Bring those hands down to the side like a snow angel and draw those knees in. All right, we're going to round it all the way up, and we're going to roll onto our belly. So here's a new one for you guys. I really like this one because it's going to hit everyone in a different direction. So put your hands out. So you're 90 degrees at the elbow. Okay, we're going to take, I don't care which leg, but I'm going to bend one knee. Once I bend this knee, I'm going to rotate, really focusing on keeping both of my arms and my head on the mat, and we're going to get a rotation here. Okay, so you're going to feel this in a couple different spots. You may feel this in your lower back. You may feel this in your chest, right? You may feel this in your glutes. This is just a really, really, really good one. All right, I always feel it in my chest because that's where I'm tight, but that's my weak spot. So everyone's going to feel in a different spot. Good job. And this is a great spinal twist. Give me a nice deep breath in as we take it back. And we're going to switch. So I'm going to look away from you guys. Bend the knee. We're going to lift and rotate. I'm going to look away from the foot. Okay. And I'm feeling a stretch again in my spot that I'm tight. Where are you feeling it at? Good job, guys. Holding it there, breathing. Oh my goodness. Keep breathing. You're almost there. In 3, 2, 1, back to center. All right, we're going to put our hands right under our shoulders and press back to child's pose. Back to child's pose. And we're going to walk our hands to our knees as we stand it all the way up, as we come all the way up. All right, we're going to step whatever leg forward you want. So I'm going to step my right leg forward into a lunge, and we're just going to sink down into it. Okay, hands on the ground. We are in a high lunge here. High lunge. Drop that back knee and roll your toe. Notice how my knee is behind my hip. My knee is behind my hip. My knee is not under my hip. Once I'm here, I'm going to take my right foot and I'm going to walk it off my mat. Okay, it's now off my mat, so it's really, really wide. I'm going to take that right knee and I'm going to push it away from my mat, away from my body. So I'm now on the side of my foot, getting a nice deep stretch all through those hips. How does that feel today? That feels awesome, doesn't it? With all those lunges and squats and all those wonderful things we did all week, this is worth it. Baby, I'm worth it. Hold it there. Oh, it feels so good. All right, let's draw that knee up. Foot's flat on the ground. We're going to push our back toe in. Find your balance, and we're going to lift the knee off the ground as we lift. Find the balance. Lift your head and shoulders. We had to shift our weight a little, right? Because this foot's out a little wide, so we're a little at an angle. It's okay. Weight's in the right heel and ball of foot. Give me a nice deep breath in, continuing to find our balance as we lift. Yes, give me a nice deep breath as we come down. All right, we're going to swing this or walk this leg back. Take it down. All right, we're going to walk it back into standing. So walk it up, bend those knees. We're going to stand. Other leg is coming forward into that lunge. So I'm going to step my left leg forward into my lunge. Okay, we're going to take it down. Hands are on the ground. I'm going to drop my back knee, roll the toe, and I'm going to walk this foot off my mat. Off my mat. Good job. All right, once we're here, we're enjoying that stretch. And think about your upper body, guys. Don't round it. See, I'm rounded here like this. I'm pushing my pelvis out and flattening my back and pulling my shoulders down away from my ears so I have a flatter back. Okay, this foot, I want you to push the knee out. You can't see very well. I'm pushing my knee out, and I'm going to the side of my foot again. Just getting that good stretch, opening up that hip a little more. Doesn't that feel so good? Yeah, I like this one. Are you noticing you're tighter on one side than the other? You know, last round, I was way more tight in my left side. This round, I'm tight in my right. What does that mean? Just some muscle imbalances, right? I think it also has to do with what I'm doing in my life and my feelings and emotions, I think, dictate what's also tight on me. So let's not be surprised that things change. Let's bring that foot all the way back up. And actually, let's walk this foot onto the mat first so you don't have to rotate at an angle. Okay, we're going to find our balance. Dig the back toe and lift the knee. Lift the knee. Find the balance. We're going to lift all the way up. All the way up. Deep breath in as we sink and we lift into that crescent pose, pulling shoulders down away from the ears. Deep breath in as we come back down. Back down. Now this time what I want you to do is I want you to walk your hands forward so both toes are facing me. Now if you turn to the back of the room, turn around, right? Because sometimes depending on what leg you started will dictate which way you're turning. So just turn around into that forward fold. Okay, we're going to bend our knee. I'm doing my right. I'm not sure if this shows right or left on the screen, guys. Sorry. And so I'm in more of a side lunge. I've locked this knee out. Hips are to the back. Once I'm here, so this is my right knee bend. I'm going to take my left hand, put it on the ground, and rotate towards the knee. Rotate. So I have a deep spinal rotation. I'm getting a deep stretch all through that inner thigh. Yes, of that left leg. We're looking to the ceiling. Give me a nice deep breath. Bring that hand down. We're going to walk it over to the other side. So I've locked out my other knee. Other hand is going to come to the ground. So right hand's coming to the ground as I lift, rotate, look up to the ceiling, really open that chest, opening that chest, holding it there. Again, we're getting that deep stretch in that inner thigh, but we're also getting some great spinal rotation. Bring it back to center here, back to center here. Let everything just hang. Let the head hang. Let the toes forward. Weights on all four corners of the feet. Pull those shoulders down away from your ears. Really consciously think about pulling those shoulders and opening your chest. Deep breath in. All right, we're going to scoop one leg over into a seated position. So just go ahead and sit down, whatever that takes for you. We're going to sit it down. All right, how we feeling? How we doing? All right, let's sit nice and tall. Give me a nice deep breath in. Exhale as we come down. Again, deep breath in. In the past, we've talked about what to think about while we're breathing here. What I want you to think about taking in the good, all the good in your life. Bringing it down, putting it in your body, but as we exhale, you're getting rid of the bad. So now we have empty spaces where we got rid of the bad. We're taking in the good, putting it in the empty spaces, and releasing the bad that no longer belongs there as we exhale out. One more time, deep breath in. Exhale out, bring those hands down to heart center as we go into namaste, which means the light in me honors the light in you. All right, you guys, I hope that felt good this morning. Again, if you need more stretching, just come back to the YouTube page. All the Mat Madnesses are there since the beginning of the year. So choose the ones you want. This week, we are still working on protein, okay? 100 grams, that's going to move into next week too. So I want you to really focus on protein. And what I was planning on doing this next week is in our group chat, I'll post pictures of how I'm getting my protein in, okay? Because I'm also really focusing on my 100 grams. I've got goals just like you. And so I'm really focusing on getting my 100 grams in. And I'll show you some of the tricks and tips that I'm using to get it in, because it really isn't that hard. A lot of people are like, wow, it's really hard. But if you're consciously aware of it, you can do it. So, all right, guys, I think that is everything. As always, I'm here. If you have questions, comments, concerns, worries, please reach out to me. You can reach out to me via the messenger. If you need something immediate, go ahead and text me. I'm here for you. And keep chatting with each other and give me your feedback. What are we thinking of the program? So, all right, guys, have a beautiful rest of your day. Protein, water, stretch a little more, make good choices, and I will see you guys later. Bye.